Hi. Done this 20 fucking times this morning in my head. Fine. With this cling film crime that glad wrapped the sad facts and suffocated his muffled screams till he died. Such a morbid goodbye, there's no surprise that Mr. Detective goes home each night to sink a bottle of wine, ignore any attempt at conversation from his wife until the sunshine begins to rise, and boom, repeat the process until he's so numb he can no longer cry. Bollocks to ever called it a 9 to 5, a job's no way to lead your life. So his only respite's a pint of Carlsberg 225. Every day he tucks into a couple at lunchtime and reminisces of simpler times where death and drink didn't consume his days and nights, where he wasn't haunted by the horrors and the sights that sapped the spark from his life. Shattered emotion and a heart of stone. The lights are on but no one's home. Because boys don't cry. Nah, he just bottled up inside until the bottle became his life. Because 78% of the sorry souls who choose to die are men. And that's because emotions are weakness. You need to suck it up inside and turn to a drink to make it alright. So he could never be a macho man like his dad, the son he was supposed to be. A soldier, alcoholic father of 3. A breadwinning stoic man was he, but as a parent his abilities were cursed. The bottle's the only thing that he fucking nursed. And Mr. Detective can be a soldier, so he joined the force. But I couldn't hide the shame in Daddy's eyes. Did he fuck show remorse? But now he's married to this life. Not by choice, but a rabbit hole falls deep. Glass slope with glass shoes on his feet. The Lambrini Houdini pulls off the greatest defeats. The active is alive, but his heart and head grow heavy and weak. Lest we not forget he stepped up to the job. He should be the unsung hero for doing what most cannot. And is chastised for the sacrifice it is his life. Waking up to side of breath and hands that shake, but you can't blame your dad for your own mistakes. See, he failed in his battle with the drink. And now with his own life, he begins to sink to the cold, dark grasp that wraps around his bottle and his soul, eerily shadowing the path his father's life did fall. And it was his wife that softened that to succumb to it all. See, she always made him smile but never made him happy, and for that he blames his daddy. But he's not the reason why her life's so crappy. So fuck those blue shoe clues. He's got those Cluedo shoes to root his own affliction. The Lambrini Houdini never did affect his addiction to it all. But for all these killers, there's one death that goes uncredited. For Mr. Detective, they killed his soul, they killed his drive, they killed that which made him feel alive. So he drinks to hide of exactly what he does not know, just desperately trying to limit whatever's on show. But with each passing day, the cracks begin to grow, consume and smother any glimmer of hope. So do yourself a favour, man up and top yourself. Become another statistic. Because any chance that happens, now he fucking missed it. And as each crime scene flashed before his eyes, the noose tied around his neck suffocated his muffled sobs till he died. It was no surprise to his wife coming home late that night. And as she softly cried, she just hoped that he'd now found peace with his life. Because boys don't cry. Nah, we just commit suicide.